What's up, everybody? I'm Jack Slater, aka the Comic Outlaw, yeah! And I hope you're ready because we're doing Green Lantern Emerald Dawn, yeah, Part 3. Yes, a strange, mysterious yellow android has landed, a bounty hunter, so to speak, and is hunting Green Lanterns. And Hal Jordan's ring has just run out of luck, or in Hal Jordan's case, it just ran out of power. So let's see how he gets out of this one. Let's see if he can win. Not just the day, if he can survive for the hour. Hal Jordan's in the grip of this monster right now, wondering why his ring shut off. He put on his ring, he felt power for a minute, and then he was powerless. He had no ability whatsoever, and being held in the clutches of this monster. And then all of a sudden, he turned back to his civilian clothes. And this robot cannot tell a Green Lantern from a human. So he throws him to the ground and starts looking for the green trail. This is a very fascinating thing about this creature. It only hunts Green Lanterns, and once the power goes out, I guess it just doesn't see them as a Green Lantern, it sees them as a human. So Hal Jordan's trying to figure out what he's going to do and why the ring went out of power on him. Also, he's going to get back to what he knows. He's going to start hitchhiking. He's going to go see his friend, Andy, who ended up getting, basically in an accident when Hal went drunk driving with them. As he's heading to the hospital, all of a sudden, smoke in the horizon, and he realizes that something's wrong. He runs to it, but still, the hospital's destroyed. So many people inside, so many lives lost. This creature has to be stopped. But how? How is Hal going to do this when this creature can cause so much destruction? He's bringing out the bodies. Hal realizes that he must do something. He feels this is his failure and he has to make it right. That if this creature wants a Green Lantern, he'll give him a Green Lantern. But he has to figure out how the ring works, and more importantly, how to stop this thing. And then he realizes Ferris. It's been hitting all the areas that Hal went to when the ring was charged. So yes, he goes to Ferris Airfield, and it is destroyed. It is leveled. The places that he loved the most, the people he loved the most, are under attack. And he has to figure out a way to become Green Lantern. He has to figure out a way to stop this thing once and for all. He goes back to the airship, and the battery was left there. It makes you wonder why Hal didn't take it. And yes, I didn't speak about that in the last issue. It vanishes and the ring appears. It goes into a pocket dimension. So I thought I'd mention that now. So he does reach out for the battery, and the ring sticks to the battery like a magnet to the fridge. And energy starts flowing into it. And Hal's trying to pull away. He can't. Not until the ring's fully charged and he's in full uniform. He starts back, wondering why. The ring is fully charged now and is talking to him. He explains that that's the battery and has to be charged every 24 hours. He also explains that this creature is a hunter. He murdered several Green Lanterns. And as you can tell, it is from a long sector. I think it's Sector 281-58 or Sector 18. There's a lot of sectors in the universe and a lot of subsectors. But getting back to what we were saying, the ring shows him a flashback of what happened. And this is Abin-Sur. This is the man who held the ring before Hal Jordan. Now, this gets retconned, okay? So, if you read Blackest Night, you know what it gets retconned to. But this was the tried and true Green Lantern for a long time. It's very interesting how they use the ring for a targeting system. The ship is actually built to yield to the ring's commands and the commands of the pilot. Very fascinating technology. Anyways, this creature smashes through, and this is where Hal realizes a few things. That Albin has a lot of experience with the ring, for one. You can use the ring for different things. You can actually control it for flight. And this is where he sees a very interesting thing, that he's not attacking it head on. He even fires a blast at it and does nothing. This is where Hal Jordan kind of starts piecing things together. See, back in the day, the ring had a yellow impurity within the battery, and it caused it to be weak to yellow. The yellow impurity was parallax. Spoilers for years ahead. Anyways, this creature is just sparing, just giving this guy no mercy, you know. He is not sparing him anything. He is letting him have it with everything that he has. And this is where Abbott gets smart about it. He actually pulls the airlock and knocks this creature out. And he flies off into space. And this was actually a good idea. This is how smart Abbott is. Sometimes you have to outsmart your opponent, but he's weak. He's very injured. And the ship is guiding it by basically willpower. And as Abbott looked out, he realized he was going to die. He realized the control panel wasn't working. The ship was coming down. And now, back into the real life, back in the here and now, this creature appears. And Hal is trying to fight it. He fires a blast off too. And I think this is more to test out his theory. But this creature's set and ready for him. I mean, this creature's already killed several Green Lanterns. Hal's trying to figure out what to do. And Hal's an experienced pilot, so this flying thing actually does become more natural for him. Now that he's had the ring for more than a few hours here and there. And this is where he decides maybe a nuclear explosion would destroy this thing. But, as we all know, that's extremely risky. But Hal's a daredevil. They don't call him Highball for nothing. So he fires the ring down at the reactor. Basically, he's just charging this generator to just create a huge explosion. And ba-boom! It happens. The bomb goes off. Is the creature still alive? Has Hal Jordan done it? Has he done it at the expense of his own life? Is he finished? We'll find out the next time, won't we? And I'll catch you on the flip side, yeah.